What's good, nigga? What's really good?
What up, niggas? Fucking kid here got a battle against PokemonKing4Life2. This was an OU battle, and this shit was pretty good. So y'all niggas check him out. Link in the description, and let's get into this fucking battle. He leads off with a swamp thing, and I lead off the most epic lead ever. My nig, noob ass nig, and I go for a spore, and I switch out because I'm Scarf, and he switches out and goes into this T-Tar while I switch out to Celebi. And obviously the matchup is just fucking horrible for me. So now I'm gonna stay in either if you want to Pursuit or Crunch. I can take either, and I can go for a T-Wave. He outspeeds me, so that tells me that he is indeed a Scarf Tar. And yeah, judging by the damage of that Crunch, and it did take me out, I know that he's a Scarf Tar. So anyway, now I'm going to switch out, go into Swampert, and he's going to switch out, go into Magma King, either predicting Grass Knot or might recover. And now, this is a good switch up for me, and I'm going to take this opportunity to lay up my Stealth Rocks. But, obviously, he predicted me to lay up Stealth Rocks, and he went for the Will-O-Wisp and burns me. Now he's going to go for Earth Power, while I go for an Earthquake, because I saw the leftovers. Wait, did I see the leftovers? I'm not sure. No, I went for Earthquake just to break the Sugar Berry if he had one, and he doesn't have one. And I see the leftovers, so now I know that he's not a Sugar Berry. He doesn't have a Sugar Berry, so now I'm thinking this shit is probably like some fucking defensive Heatran or some bull. So now he's going for Earth Power again, and I know another EQ would take him out, but I was kind of predicting a switch, and he gets a fucking crit on the Earth Power, which was kind of gay. And I'm just gonna roar him out just to scout what kind of what other shit he had on his team. So now I know he has a Scizor on his team, so now I've seen 3 of his pokes, Swampert, Scizor, and Heatran, which is pretty good, so now I know who to keep alive. Now I'm going to send out my boy, because my boy is just fucking epic, and I predict to switch out into something that's not a Heatran, and I go for a Fire Blast still, because, yeah, he switches into this Dragonite, and that's going to do a bit of damage. And after the Sandstorm, another Fire Blast should be able to take him out, but I go for a Fire Blast and I miss, and that shit kind of fucking sucks because he's gonna kill my ass off with an Earthquake. So I was like, are you fucking serious, my boy? Like, fucking, he's gonna do that shit to me. So anyway, fucking, I see the leftovers, so, I mean the Life Orb, so I see that he's probably like a mixed deck Dragonite or some shit. And I said now I'm a dog, which is Suicune, who is offensive, and offensive Suicune like fucking Rex on his team. At least I think so. But anyway, yeah, I get my leftovers recovery, and he's gonna send out fucking Forearms, and it's a Machamp, and I was like, god damn, man, I fucking hate Machamps that's like not leads. Like, I hate all Machamps periods, but like the Machamps that aren't leads like fucking piss me off. So anyway, I'm gonna switch into Giga, predicting the goddamn Dynamic Punch. And now I'm gonna switch and predict to switch into Heatran. So I'm gonna go into Noob Ass Nig, and I'm going to predict his in the upcoming turn. I'm gonna predict his switch to predict my trick and go into Scarf Tar. So I'm gonna U-turn out, and he does do indeed what I say. And if I were to went for the trick there, he probably would have pursued it and killed me off. So good thing that I U-turned. So that was a good play on my part. And now I'm gonna send out a poke that I haven't showed him yet, and that is my Scizor. And I'm just gonna U-turn and kill that shit. And I'm gonna U-turn back out into my Smeargle, who is just fucking epic and shit. Like, Smeargle is fucking pro. I don't give a fuck what nobody says. So yeah, Smeargle's out here and shit, cause I just want to see what he wants to bring out. Now he brings out the fucking Heatran. I'm gonna U-turn out to use Smeargle as Death Fodder later, cause he can probably come in handy against that Machamp. And I'm gonna switch out to I'm a Dog, either predicting an Earth Power or Flamethrower, and he's gonna go for a Flamethrower. I ain't gonna do shit cause I resist it, and Suicune is just a fucking like god in defenses, even if there's no EVs invested in it. So anyway, I'm gonna go for a Hydro Pump, not over predicting. I'm gonna take that shit out. If I would have missed, that shit would have sucked, but whatever. I use Hydro Pump over Surf because I need the more power to get more damage on certain shit, and Surf just fucking sucks. Like, any fucking thing that like shit like Surf and Hydro Pump, I always choose Hydro Pump, and shit like Flamethrower, I always choose Fire Blast and all that shit, because that shit just is better. So now I know I can live a Dynamic Punch, because I have sort of a plan to take out this Machamp. I need damage on it if I want to take it out. So I know I can live one Dynamic Punch and I get a Hydro Pump off. It doesn't miss, take him down to yellow health. And I do survive the Dynamic Punch like I said. Now I'm going to switch out and Death Father my Smeargle. And yeah, I'm gonna Death Fire Smeargle because Smeargle did his job already by putting that Swampert to sleep and prevent rocks. If he had rocks up, this battle probably would have been different, which is why Smeargle prevented him from putting up rocks, which is good. And I see that he has this Machamp, the fucking Swampert, and the goddamn Scizor left. And I know Celebi can take out all of them, to take out the last two of his pokes. So now I'm gonna send back in Suicune, and my plan works in success, and I'm gonna take that shit out with a Hydro Pump. So I basically just fucking use U-turn without really using U-turn, if you get what I'm saying. So fucking he got his sleeping purred out now, and I'm gonna go for a CM while he wakes up and goes for Eye Punch, predicting my Celebi switching. So yeah, I get one Calm Mind up, and I'm going to go for a Hydro Pump on this upcoming turn, and Hydro Pump hits, which got really fucking lucky in this game. I guess that shit made up for the Fire Last Miss, and that shit is gonna do over half because Suicune is a fucking beast, and he's gonna go for EQ, and he's gonna take my ass out. So now I know this nigga got 2 pokes left, and I know my Celebi can take both of them out with Grass Knot and HP Fire respectively. So I said now Jigga my nigga, because that nigga is just fucking pro and epic and blase blase blase. And I go for a recover because I need to be safe, because if he can like switch out into his Scizor and fucking BP at me at any time, which is what I was expecting. I was expecting him to fear my Grass Knot there and switch out to Scizor, which is why I went for the recover. So anyway, yeah, I'm at a decent amount of health, so I can live anything. He switch out to Scizor now while I go for a Grass Knot, but that's not really gonna matter because I can outspeed the Scizor and kill it off of the HP Fire. I would have been really fucked if this shit was Scarf Scizor, which I've been seeing a lot, because Scarf Scizor has kind of been effective in this kind of metagame right now, I guess. At least I think so. Even though I think that shit kind of sucks, but whatever. But yeah, I'm gonna kill that shit off with the HP Fire because the fucking Bullet Punch ain't kill me. And he has his last poke, which is his Swampert, who is going to die to my Celebi's Grass Knot. So that's good game, Pokemon King for life. Nigga, I rematch you anytime. Pretty cool ass dude. Y'all niggas go check him out. And y'all motherfuckers make sure to like, comment, and sub. Peace the fuck out.